came and won my first contract, my first federal contract. All right, first of all, it's my first bid. This is the first time I ever really bid on anything. Everything else that I did has been from the subcontractor standpoint. So, in case you don't know, I do government contracts. I am an accountant. I don't do accounting for my government contracting. That's confusing for people, but I have been a subcontractor on multiple contracts. Okay? So being a subcontractor means that I am not the prime. I am not the person who went out, bid on a contract and won the contract. Okay? I am the person who comes in after somebody's already won it, and then I get work subcontracted to me. Okay, well, that's what I had been doing. And of course, the goal is always to become a prime at some point, but I feel like being a subcontractor is a really, really good way of getting started in government contracting. Somebody else already knows how to win bids or submit bids and win contracts, and they outsource some of the work to you and your company. So that's what had been going on with me. And I recently submitted my first bid on something, and I won. It's a micro contract, right? It's not a big contract. Sorry, the sun, the way this may look may be a little cloudy or dusty, but it's really just that it's so bright out here. I don't know. Anyway, so I submitted my first contract for my first bid, and it got picked up. The guy just called me just a little while ago. He just called me and told me I won. And it's not a lot of money. It's not like a crazy amount of money. But it's a, like I said, it's a micro contract, right? But it's a federal contract. It is a federal contract. And I can get the work done relatively inexpensive, a couple $100 to make a couple $1,000. So we kind of been waiting in my little team. We celebrate every win. You know what I'm saying? We celebrate every win. And so this is just my first bid myself on a contract where it was submitted through my company. So there you have it. Now, as a subcontractor, say a prime contractor reaches out and says, hey, how much would you charge to do this? And you say, hey, I charge this. But so in a way that's a bid, but it's not a bid directly with the government. It's a bid to another company. Saying, hey, I can do it for this. Okay, well, I can do this section for this, but that section will be something else, or I can't do that section. You gotta find somebody else for that, whatever. But this was my first time being a prime on a contract. Now I'm going to hire the people I actually got the people already to do the work, but now I'm just gonna have them go take care of the work. I'm gonna stop in, talk to the guy about, the logistics of it all this morning. First I'm headed to go check on my other contract, the guys on my other contract, make sure everything's good there. And then I'll go meet with the guy who just called me about my bid being accepted. And now it's just about what day and time we're going to coordinate to actually do the work. Let's see. Anyway, how y'all doing this morning? We making money this morning, baby. We making money this morning. You hear me? So yeah. The contract is just a couple $1,000, but it's going to cost me a couple $100 to get the work done. And it's a win. It's a win. It's going under the belt, baby. You hear me? It's going under the belt. It's going on the resume. It's going on the resume. Appreciate that. Who that? True and Divine. Oh yeah. It's up. It's up. It's up, baby. So. My first bid. This is my first time. Y'all gotta hit that like button for me. Y'all gotta smash that like button. This is my first bid. It's the first time I ever submitted a bid to the government myself and got it done that way. And You could definitely win your first bid. You could definitely win your first bid. What the money that I can make, that I made on this contract is what some people work all month and not make. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, not like, I'm saying like the amount isn't crazy. Like it ain't like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? But for 1 day of work, 2 days of work at the most, should be 1 day. Should be able to do it all in 1 day. But it should be easy work. Let's see. I won my first bid in February and got work done this week. That's what's up, man. Congratulations. Congratulations, my boy. Congrats. Well, what was your bid on? Troy Devine said he won his first bid in February and got the work done this week. So now you're just waiting on the money, right? Now you're just waiting on the money. I know this video looks dusty, but trust me, it's just because of the sun being so bright out here. It's Atlanta, all right? It's Atlanta. Sometimes it's better to record in the shadows than it is to record in the sun. But I'm headed downtown Atlanta right now. But yeah. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me see what else is saying. Okay. Y'all been rocking with me for a minute, Warmanati. How you say it? You gotta tell me how to say it. You gotta type it out. You gotta break it down so I can see how to say that. You've been rocking with me for a minute. HVAC repair, and yeah, I have to wait to get the invoice approved. Okay, you do HVAC. Okay. Where you do HVAC at? What city? What state? It's always some HVAC work. That wait is a mofo. Yeah, fat. Julian Lowe say congrats. Appreciate that. So in my situation, the wait should not be that long. Besides, it's a couple $100. You know, that's not gonna cost me much to get that work done, right? So I just shoot that bread out and yeah, I just wait on that. But it is going to be a government credit card. So your company also needs to be set up to receive government credit cards. So I'm gonna have to receive payment via the government credit card. It's a purchase card kind of thing. So I shouldn't have to wait. Okay. Worminati. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got it right. Okay. Then what's up? Yeah, for sure. But yeah, going the government purchase card route, and believe it or not, there's a lot of things that's like this that might be 1 or 2 day things where they paying anywhere between 1,000 and 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, where they can get you that money like that. So I'm going to meet him. He's going to tell me who to talk to about the pay. As soon as he says the work is completed, the guy submits the payment to me. So, you know, I like to get my money in hand, but you know, if I'm gonna wait on a check, I prefer it be a big check. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. Like I'm waiting on a check right now for like 48,000, something like that. I'm waiting on a check right now for like 46 or 48,000. So that, I get it. Take your time. It's coming. I get it. I mean, I want the money, but I understand that it's not going. You know, we're talking about from last month. You know, the check, the work was done last month, and it's going to take a few days to process that kind of money. You know, I was waiting on the check for like 94,000. The last check, right, for like 94,000. That just took some time, but when it comes, it's worth it. It's worth it. But you don't be wanting to wait on no 1,500. Come on, 15. Come on, give me that. Let me get that. 2,000, 3,000. Let me get that. Come on, 5. I might start saying, it's 5. No, I think it's worth waiting on maybe 15,000. I think I could wait a couple. If you got to wait a couple of days extra, 15,000, cool. But a little money. Okay. Name is Part Dennis Rod. Okay. Back as a DJ Clue, aka Clue Minati. Okay. I used to rebar like Rodman, and I was a DJ. Okay, that what's up? I got an independent contractor do the repair. I learned a lot about how the process works. For sure, I got you. Yeah. So you're not the actual HVAC person. You just outsource the work. Okay, well, boy, it's grinding. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So is he waiting on the check too, or did you say, hey, well, as soon as they pay me, I'll pay you, or are you saying, oh, I got to pay you immediately out of my pocket, and now you're having to wait on that check? By the way, can y'all smash the like button? I currently only see one like on here. Can y'all hit that like button? Maybe I'm seeing the wrong thing, but y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Cause shoot, I just won my first federal government contract. You dig? Just won my first one. You hear me? Yeah. Look at these lights up. Let's get this money today. Smash that like button if you want some money. I appreciate that, Hannah. Yeah. So look, I won my first contract, and it's the first time I ever bid on anything. So I'm here to tell you that it is absolutely possible. By the way, who was that? True and Divine, was that your first bid, or was that just the first contract you won? Because it sounded like he might have also won his first bid. He might have already said it, but I might have missed it. That's what I'm asking. Is that your first bid? Let's see. Congratulations. Okay, we agreed net 30 terms once I was awarded the contract. That's what's up. Okay. I don't want to get into your business too much, I was just wondering. I don't want to get in your business too much, man. We got to get these likes up, man. Y'all got to hit that like button, man. Hey, I just won a couple $1,000s on my first government contract bid. Now, is it the kind of money that I've seen? Is it comparable to the kind of money that I've seen being a subcontractor? Absolutely not. Okay, I've seen much bigger money from being a subcontractor, but that's just because the contract wasn't a crazy amount of money. But because it wasn't a crazy amount of money, I get paid much faster. So it's some people who kind of live in this space where they do these little odd jobs for the government, these little small $1,500, $2,000 jobs, and they just do a gang of them, and they get their money quick. They ain't gotta wait. They doing like 30 little small jobs a month, and if you're doing 30 small jobs at $3,000 a piece, so that's what they doing. So don't sleep on them. Even if you was doing a $1,000 job, but you're doing 30 little small $1,000 jobs a month, that's still 30 bands. Like, you could still go crazy. 30 bands in a month, you can go crazy and consistently. It's people who live in this space. Y'all got to smash that like button. You heard me? Yeah, I know it's a glare. Trust me, it is not really that ashy from my camera lens. It's telling me it's the sun. But yeah, man, I'm just glad to see anybody out here grinding like this. My last video, if y'all haven't seen it, go check out my last video after this live is over. Check out my last video, because I'm also working on a remodel for Airbnb with my house in Macon. Working on that currently. I just dropped part 1, and then once it's all done, and as we're gonna go through it, but as it's all done, I'll show you what it was like before, when we had to do the clean out and we were stripping stuff down up to where it gets completely done or whatever. But right now, I'm taking money that I'm making from government contracting and I'm putting it into my own, I guess, residual assets. And the house needed a lot of work and trees cut down. The trees alone cost me $10,000 to cut them down, $10,700. But fortunately, I have government contracts, you know? So, well, let me see what you said. Let's see what the live chat say. Okay. I submitted 2 bids, and my second bid I won. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's 50% chance of success right there. You bet 50%. That's what's up. Okay. It's all good, bro. Do you mentor at all? Man, I am going to. So I've been getting the mentor question a lot. Okay. Really, I've been getting the mentor question since I was doing trucking. And the problem with that is I haven't set up, I don't even know what would be the best way to mentor people in this space. And I definitely don't want to be doing anything like that and not be able, like if I'm saying, hey, here's a mentor program that I have and it's half-ass, like I don't want to be known for that. So I've just been very careful about whenever I do start doing that. I want everybody to make money. That's why I started doing these videos. But I want to make sure that whatever I'm putting my name by, the people around me or who are participating are actually learning something and actually able to utilize that information. So next week, you know what? Next week, I'm going to have a serious meeting with my team so that we can try to get some things on paper to kind of figure out what a mentor program looks like. I got to go look at other people's stuff because I don't even really know, because I technically mentor all the time, but it's usually like my inner circle. I got a gang of guys that I grew up with or that are employed by me, and we do like, these group mentor sessions like all the time, where this is what we talk about, is how to get money, how to grow, understand the business development, marketing. This is what we do. LLCs, EINs, you know what I mean? Like we're constantly doing that, but right now it's in the inner circle because I want them to expand, because the more business that I can help them get, the more business that I can generate through them. Because like, let's say with the contract, if you watch one of my other videos where I interviewed Stormy about his contract for $680,000 that he just won, he's bringing me on as a project manager under that contract. Currently, he's my project manager. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if we can make this thing a community around getting his money, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it, and he's gonna pay me, he's gonna pay me decent to do that, So, but give me next week. Next week, I'm gonna have a serious sit down with a few people to figure out my mentor program, because I want to make sure it's right. But that's that. Anyway, won my first little contract. You could do it too. But I was thinking, do I start with the mentor program or do I start with the like wealth seminar kind of thing? Like where, because I want to do one. I definitely want to do one. I want to do a CITN wealth building seminar. Casino is the name, wealth building seminar. Whatever it's going to be called. I don't know what it's going to be called. Maybe that's what it should be called. But I want to have one, because there are still things that we are still not having a conversation about. Family banking, real estate, trucking, government contracts, grant writing, all of those things. But family banking is typically left out of a lot of things. Tax avoidance versus tax evasion. Tax evasion is illegal, tax avoidance is legal. So protecting life insurance, like protecting your assets, all of that, like we got to have other conversations. And we also got to get out our feelings. You know, people are in their feelings. If you say the wrong thing to somebody, people get offended because they went to school and they got a great job, or at least they think their job is great, and you tell them, how much do you make? And they're like, what? You say, hey, you got a good job? Oh, I have a great job. My job is amazing. And say, okay, well, what do you mean? Like, I make a lot of money. And then you be like, what's a lot of money to you? They like, oh, I make $60,000. Like, that's not a lot of money. What? Like, because that might be more money than anybody from their background even makes. Well, really, they may not even know, because people don't have those conversations about how much do you actually make. So, but people get offended if you tell somebody who makes $60,000, $70,000, it's not like a lot of money, you know, because to them, they got a nice apartment, or they're happy with their apartment, they take trips, they do this, they do that, you know. But if you look at their net worth, they have no net worth. But that's neither here nor there. Not that everybody needs to make 500,000 or 200,000 or 100,000. Everybody don't need to make that, you know. Some people have, everybody's situation is different. But if you were just assessing where they were income-wise, it's not a lot of money. But I tell my people, I mean, if you look at what black 1% is, you know what I'm saying, or the black 10% or whatever, yeah, I might be in that group, right? But if I know that the people who I'm around, who I'm, say like in government contracting, if you see, I got several videos with Tim Mercer. Me and him gonna do some more videos soon. But I got several videos with Tim Mercer. Tim Mercer made, in 7 years, he made $75 million in government contracts, okay? $75 million. So me and my little couple $100,000 a year ain't no money, okay? It's not no money, okay? All right, so if he was averaging over 10 million a year, all right? Like, there's a difference, you know? There's a difference, all right? Like, it's people who we know who made 100 million. Isaac Barnes just got awarded $13.4 billion over a 10-year time frame for the Air Force and the Space Force. It's a black guy, 39 years old, I think, maybe 40. Crazy. And this is after he's already been awarded $13 billion, in previous contracts. Isaac Barnes, look him up. He already had been awarded $13 billion with his company, $13 billion in previous contracts, and now he just got a new contract for $13.4 billion. That's $26.4 billion that he's been awarded. He's in his 30s, maybe 40 years old now. So when I'm talking about, oh, you got, last month I did 100,000, I did 94,000. That's not crazy in the global scheme of the people I'm around. You know, I had a guy give me a tip for $3,500, like crazy. Big shit. You know what I'm saying? Stupid money. And he was like, "Hey, bro, appreciate what you did. Here go a little tip, $3,500." I'm like, this is crazy. I can't imagine him at a club. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine him at a strip club or something. That'd be crazy. No, I just went on running on by this. Let me see what y'all saying. It ain't really popping up on my. Let's get it. Hold on, let me see what y'all saying. Okay. I've been following you since trucking days. I'm currently trucking now. That's why I asked. Okay, yeah, you know what? As soon as I sit down and we get this thing together, I'm definitely gonna let y'all know, especially you, Anna. I appreciate you so much, Anna. Love it. High level conversation. Let's go, Michael Brown. That's what's up. Ashley, what's up? Ashley, are you still in banking? Ayo, are you still in banking? I'm just curious. I've been wanting to have a banker interview. I want to interview a banker because I have been going to the bank a lot and I've learned so much about banking that regular people just do not know. Okay, regular people just do not know. Even people who got crazy money in their business account or personal account, it's so many things that they don't know. By the way, could y'all please smash that like button? It'll help the YouTube algorithm rank this video up higher. But, just won my first government contract. I'm on cloud nine right now. No cap. I am. I don't even know why I'm this excited because it ain't like that much money. It ain't like I made what? I made 5 times this amount in one day on being a subcontractor, right? So, it's a couple $1,000s though, but I mean 4 or 5 times, probably 5 times. Yeah. So it's not like it's a crazy amount of money, but I won, so I didn't lose. So yeah. Rob, what's good? Appreciate you. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm here now. About to check on my crew. Now watch how much better. Let me see. I think this video is gonna get. See, I guess it's not really that much better. I thought the video was gonna get better since I wasn't in the sun like I was, but this isn't a whole lot better. Okay. Try to get parked real quick. So my guys over here on the side. I'm gonna hit none. Yo. I'm on live. I'm on live, bro. Yeah. Oh, y'all finally gonna go to work now, huh? Yeah, there's some of the crew right there. Trying to park without hitting this pole. Man, I ain't gonna park here. I'm about to park somewhere else. But yeah, I think they gonna act like they working now. They gonna act like they working. Yo, it's a big truck like right here in the way. I'm gonna have to park a little lower or something. It's crazy. Let me see what y'all got going on. What's another? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm out here grinding, man. I'm out here grinding. I'm not fit to play with these folks at all. I'm trying to get it. Oh. Some people don't want the money, but I want all of it. I'm one of those people. I know people who don't want no contract that's 30 million. That's too much money. They cool and where they at. Me, I want the 30 million, 40 million, 100 million, $200 million contract. Give it to me. I'm cool with whatever headache it come with. You must don't know what I did in the military. Yeah, I'm about to park over here on this corner. Cause that other stuff is crazy. AT&T just park where they want to. Anyway, let me go in here. They don't even know I won the contract yet. They don't even know. Let me get in here. I know this ain't. Let me see something. Yep. I know it wasn't that. I tried to wipe the screen and see if, I don't know, it's just not good out here in this light. Yo, bro, let's get this money, bro. It's so much money out here, bro. Listen, one of my guys got his own contract for $680,000. He submitted the bid. I had never even submitted the bid. I'm just here to show the possibility. You know, Tupac, I think it was Tupac. He was saying, I think it was Tupac. I could be wrong. It might be somebody else. But he was like, even if he don't change the world, he guarantees that he's going to spark the mind of the person who does. He's going to influence the person who does change the world. I'm going to live a good life. You know, I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm hitting my mic. I'm going to live a good life. I'm going to enjoy my situation, whatever. But there's people who are going to make way more money than me with information that they learn from me. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I want that. I want that for you. You know, my life is going to be good regardless, right? Believe me, it's people who have made way more money off of my videos than I will ever make, right? From just doing these videos. And I'm okay with that. I ain't never asked nobody for a dime. I ain't never said, hey, y'all making money in trucking now. Y'all shoot me some bread back. I ain't never said, hey, everybody who doing real estate with people that I know or doing real estate and learn something in one of my videos, shoot me something. No, I want y'all to be successful. My life is going to be good. You don't ever have to be worried about, like, whatever you do don't affect my pockets. And my pocket, whatever I do don't affect your pockets. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to hate on each other. We can embrace, it's so much money out here. It's crazy, okay? Like the whole like crab in a barrel mentality, it don't make any sense to me, okay? Like the people who got the real money, the real crazy bag, the $1 million an hour, it's people making $1 million an hour. David Tepper made $3.5 billion in 1 year. If you took that and you divided that by 8 hours a day, which would be 2,080 hours a year, that would be $1.6 million an hour, okay? What are we doing, all right? Like, if you got 1% of $1 billion is 10 million. If you got 5% interest on $1 billion, that's $50 million. If he got 5% interest, and he had 3 billion, that's 150 million in interest that he would make. So him being able to buy a $20 million yacht, a $2 million watch, 4-5 mansions at $3 million a piece, that's nothing. That's interest. That ain't even touch the principal. That it's nothing to him. And that's not even a crazy amount of interest, right? That's not a crazy amount of interest. They're still making billions of dollars by being in active businesses. So our perspective of what money is must change in order for us to get some crazy, crazy bread, you know? To think about making $2,000 in a day is, oh, that's cool. Like, I ain't tripping. Like, I want the money because I want all the money, right? But I'm aware that it's somebody out there making $1 million a day, $2 million a day, $8 million a day. $2,000 is they gas for, maybe not even they gas for their jet and stuff like that. Like, but that's good for me at this point. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just want to come on here and tell y'all about that, man. Y'all can win y'all first contract. Get out here, smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Tell people to subscribe to this channel. If y'all can do anything for me, get me 5 subscribers a piece. Tell 5 people to subscribe, and let's all celebrate in our successes through this channel. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. Like, subscribe, and we out.